today to talk about the priorities, misguided priorities of the Democrat majority in the Senate. So far this year, Senate Democrats have ignored the most important issues that are facing our country. Democrats have focused on cramming through Joe Biden's radical left-wing nominees. Looking at the Senate floor, you would think that everything is going well in the world and well across the United States. Well, I have news for Joe Biden and for Chuck Schumer. People all across this country are not happy. The country's heading in the wrong direction. In meeting after meeting in Wyoming last week, as I traveled the state, people talked about sky-high prices, the sky-high debt that we have as a nation, and China's spy balloon. Now, under Joe Biden, America is in crisis. Inflation crisis, energy crisis, crime crisis, and a spending crisis. Inflation went up again in January. The numbers came out Friday. The headlines don't lie. They said inflation remains entrenched, and that's what people are feeling all across the country. In addition to inflation, drugs are pouring across the southern border, killing record numbers of people, even in my home state of Wyoming. When the numbers are like they are in Wyoming, that tells you every state is a border state. Crime is out of control in Democrats' strongholds in cities like Washington, D.C. We see it here. We see yesterday in Chicago, the mayor didn't even make it through the primary process, didn't finish first,
Hello, friends. Happy Thursday to all of you. New checks will be deposited very soon. There is also a new list of U.S. states that have agreed to provide extra inflation relief checks to low-income households, families, and seniors. But lawmakers have confirmed that not everyone will qualify for this extra stimulus money. My dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for the complete details. Also, tomorrow, I will be announcing 2 winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaways, friends, simply click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Millions of Americans in nearly half of the states in our country have received rebates, tax refunds, one-time payments, or other forms of stimulus cash last year. Although federal payments dried up long ago, those state initiatives delivered much-needed assistance in a year of painfully high inflation. But there are already some states that have similar initiatives on the table for this year. States that are still distributing payments from last year's programs are still accepting applications or qualifying tax returns. Currently, Alabama Governor Kay Ivey is backing a one-time tax rebate that could put as much as $800 in the pockets of Alabama families. Speaking in her State of the State address today, Governor Ivey said the rebates would be funded through some $2.8 billion in surplus education dollars. Governor Ivey's proposing a one-time rebate of $400 for adults or $800 for families. Governor Ivey has recently told reporters, "A paycheck does not go as far as it did 2 years ago. That is why I am calling to put nearly $1 billion back into the hands of hardworking, tax-paying residents of Alabama through one-time rebates of $400. That means $800 for our working families, and it couldn't come at a better time." Details of the tax proposal rebate, including who would qualify, will be in a bill expected to be filed when the regular session resumes on March 21st. Finance Director Bill Poole did confirm the rebate, who filed state income tax returns, and timing for the payments is still unclear. Once passed, Alabama would be the latest state to use federal funds to provide stimulus payments or rebates to its residents. Also, in the state of California, families partaking in a guaranteed income program will receive their next payment of $500 in just 6 days. Sonoma County, California, selected many families to receive $500 every month for the next 2 years. It is part of its Pathway to Income Equity program, with the next payment scheduled for March 15, 2023. According to the Sonoma County Administrator's Office, officials will study the effect of the additional income has on reducing poverty and promoting economic mobility for families with young children. Chris Corsi, chairman of the Sonoma County Board of Supervisors, has stated, "These payments will help families with young children who are often struggling under the double burden of the high cost of housing and childcare, typically the two highest household expenses. The information we gain from this pilot program will help shape future efforts to improve the health and welfare of our community." Friends, it has been confirmed that these payments would go out to recipients on the third Wednesday of every month, and that the final payment will be issued in December 2024. In the state of New Mexico, there is relief being issued in the form of 2 tax rebates spread over 3 payments. The first has already been issued, while a second round of checks, which is worth up to $500 each, is being printed right now. Final payments are expected to be issued in late August. Secretary of Taxation and Revenue Stephanie Clark said in a press release, "We know how much New Mexico residents need this help, and we are working as quickly as possible to get these rebates and relief payments into their hands." And so far, nearly 800,000 rebates, totaling more than $290 million, have been issued. Also, millions of Minnesota families may receive checks totaling as much as $2,600 from the state's huge surplus under the budget plan that Governor Tim Walz is proposing. He said it would give residents the largest tax package of cuts. The direct payments are the centerpiece of an overhauled $65 billion 2-year budget plan he recently unveiled, after rolling out the other proposals over the past week for increased spending on education, public safety, families, health, and housing. The checks would be structured as tax credits equal to $2,000 for families with incomes below $150,000, and then $1,000 for single filers who earn less than $75,000 a year. The payments would be exempt from federal taxes. Taxpayers could also receive an additional $200 for each dependent. So friends, please comment below if you think that all states should provide some sort of inflation relief to its residents. Well, my beautiful and most amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Thursday. Thank you so much, friends, for being part of this community and for joining me here every single day. To show my appreciation to all of you, I will be announcing the winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway tomorrow. And if you'd like to enter the giveaway, friends, please make sure that you click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed Thursday.